Okay, so now we need to get out of the half guard position. We want to look at trying to stand with this. So when I have Neil here in my half guard, it might not benefit me to have him in a half guard position, or maybe at self-defense I need to get away. So same thing, we're gonna start from that half guard. I'm on my side. Now from here, I'm gonna put my knee in. Putting my knee in will keep his weight off me and allow me to get a good grip with his lapel. And I want my lapel to be right along the line of his collarbone. I'm gonna give Neil a little pull. When he pulls, when I pull him, he's gonna want to try and settle his base. And then it's just a shove back. And now we're just doing essentially a safety stand up. Pull that foot out and then stand up. And whether you gotta run or knee or take the back, that could be great, or it can work well for you. Now, you might not care about self-defense, not a big focus for you, that's fine. You might not want to stand up because you don't really like your takedowns and maybe you pulled half guard while I stand up to get out of it. Well, we're the same kind of idea as before. When I pull, and I'll help tighten up my grip and then I push. Now Neil's not gonna like this position. He's gonna try and hold on. So if I can pull out, now I can snap him down and start looking for chokes. I can snap him down from this position here and take his back. So the idea of standing isn't so much to stand and let him stand up. The idea of standing is to stand to get to a better position, get to the higher ground, try to get on top of him, take his back, try to attack his neck. If his arms are out, maybe have an omoplata there. Sometimes you get stuff like this where they grab onto your leg, and then you can roll. Okay, so you'll have omoplatas. So there's other opportunities. And by standing, you're going to kind of get a head start in a little race with your partner. So they'll start extending themselves, whether it's their neck or they're going to start extending their arms. So standing is a great idea to kind of open the game a little bit. If your partner has kind of figured out you like half guard, he's going to start stopping your sweeps. He's going to start stopping your submissions. Standing will get the ball rolling again. So we got one more, and that's the underhook. So I'll just go on this side here. So when I have the underhook here, I want to try and throw my arm to the roof and get a reverse shrimp. And then same thing. Now I can back out and stand, or I can just jump back on top. So this idea of the underhook is great, but sometimes it can be challenging because you might not be able to get very high. And you see what Neil's doing, he's grabbing my belt. So if you want to try and get a nice underhook, this comes in earlier here, where I push and get my elbow in. Well, my knee's gonna be in my elbow. Now, when I'm ready, and Neil can hold on to my belt, that's okay. I'm going to push into Neil. I'm gonna pull him back out. I wanna try and get this way, and this way, and this way. So I'm looking at a reverse shrimp, more of a way of doing it. So again, here, he's got the cross face. We'll start from the beginning because sometimes it cleans it up. Foot on the hip, extend the arms, shrimp, knee comes in, hand comes in, and up and around. So now from here, I gotta watch this arm because that's what Neil wants to grab. But as soon as he grabs it, this post is now mine. So as soon as I can get my head behind his shoulders, I'm gonna be in pretty good position to start looking to kick his back or to stand up. So a lot of these, the stand-ups will look the same as a back take essentially. Now Neil's got one that he likes off of a whizzer. So he's got his half guard position. And when he gets this underhook position, I'll take my hand and whizzer. And usually I'm looking to grab his gi. So Neil's same thing, he's gonna bump into me and now he's backing out here. This could be more, I'm stalling a little bit. He's got a couple things that he likes to do from whizzers, and he'll show another one in the sweep section. But this is a little bit more, I'm holding my ground. So again, he has an underhook, and I just try to whizzer him. Now freeze, rewind just a little bit. We're gonna turn, so you can see how is Neil getting his foot out. Watch the foot, he traps it, and there. Now my foot's stuck out to the side. So I wanna bring my foot back in, he brings his elbow down. So one more time from this side. So he gets that underhook, and I start working my whizzer. He traps my foot, pulls it out. Good, he brings his other arm out, and as he backs up, watch the elbow, both turn, and he'll drop his elbow out. So Niels uses this one. I don't know how often do you use this one?
I don't, but if they're really stubborn.
If they're stubborn, and how much do you use this one? Gets them the body weight moving.
It gets them there.
Yeah, it gets them moving. So like that. Then this is the thing. Like you might have a hard time like saying, oh, really stubborn people, I'll stand up. But a lot of these mechanics, the first couple of parts of the movements are similar in the sweeps to get the body moving. Because if I just sit there, I might be able to hold you down and slow you down a little bit. If it's more, there's a threat that he can get away, I'm going to start leaning in. I'm going to start trying to grab him. And when I extend my weight, that's where he's going to try and sweep me with it. And that's coming up next, sweeps.